Hello and welcome to a review of the LEGO City 60258 Tuning Workshop. This set has a lot of little bits, so we'll review each one, but starting with the minifigures. These are the first 4 out of 7 minifigures. We have a mechanic, a car salesman, Tread Octane, which is one of the 2 named characters, and Hull Hubs, which is the other named character. They are both featured in the LEGO City Adventure shorts on TV. Hull Hubs is quite common, but Tread Octane is, I believe, exclusive to this set. So, that's good. And he does look very good. New prints there for his face and his torso, I believe. Hull Hubs has that torso and that face quite a few times. Car Salesman guy is also featured on the sticker that goes on the top of the Caravan. See, there he is. And the mechanic is just, well, he's just a mechanic. So they all look good from the back. The mechanic's got a pretty common print for the overalls. I believe only one of these has alternate face, and that is Hull Hubs. So you can be happy. We'll just check though, because don't want to forget. Nope. Hair's going over it. Nope, didn't think so. So, yeah. They're all pretty good. The other 3 minifigures. There's a customer for buying a car, and a mechanic, and I would assume joint owner, somebody. But yeah, the one in the middle has the cap, hairpiece, moulded head accessory, which is a nice one. And the woman on the left has the very simple striped jumper, which has only been featured, I think, in a couple other sets. And I do like all the torso prints. All the hair molds are good. The one on the left is fairly common, and then she just has a 100 denomination bill. So it must be a cheap car. Here there is a helmet for any one of the minifigures, so any one of them can ride the motorcycle. A checkered flag for a finish line, and a car jack, which works fairly well. Just get the car on it, and then jack it up. So that works very well. And I really appreciate the inclusion of a helmet, so any one of the minifigures can ride the motorbike. That's good. Here's the motorcycle, which uses a fairly normal chassis from the City line, but it has a new fairing piece on it, and then it's got this massive engine clipped onto it, which has flames coming out the back, because, you know, that seems like a good idea. And yeah, get that on, there you go. And then you've got a bike with flames coming out the back. But this fairing piece does look very good. Very, very good. Like a Harley Davidson or something, I guess. I don't really know bike terminology. We have this little city car, I'd assume. Maybe it's a bit like a smart car or something. Interestingly, it does have a hitch. And they actually recommend towing the Caravan with this, which looks absurd. I have no clue why that is. A much bigger tow truck also has a hitch down there, so I'd recommend pulling it with that, but you can pull it with this if you want. But this is the car that's for sale, up on the little plinth, which you'll see later. This one has openable doors, and an openable roof, and then there you can put a little bit of cargo, like one of the briefcases or something. No briefcases are included in the set though. Here is a hot rod with a massively oversized engine and flames coming out of it. This one also has openable doors. So it's a bit like the other car, except for in every other way. It has the narrow front wheels for drag racing, for minimising rolling resistance. It's got the classic car front bit, which is a nice piece. I really like how the lights are done. Using those, I don't even know what they'd be called. And it's got the big back wheels for good grip. And it uses actually a preformed city chassis piece that quite a lot of cars in the city theme use. Have this one, it looks much different. Here is the used cars Caravan, which I'm assuming is like the kind of office for the used cars sale point. But you can open the door, it doesn't roll away on you, and you can kind of see in. But if you really want to see in, you don't. That's not clipped in properly. Now it is. You don't open the roof like you do on most things. You open this whole side, Now you can see in there's a seat, coffee cup, and a little container with some drinks in it. So maybe it's not an office, maybe it's a lounging area. I would have expected a computer in it maybe, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's a bit simplistic in there. I mean, there's nothing back there behind the seat in there. But I also think this looks very plain here. Very, very plain compared to this side. All the detail on it. But yeah, it has a stand here which you can fold up. But it actually doesn't make it any shorter. So, and it's got very small wheels and they're very far back for a Caravan. Generally they're about here wheels on a Caravan. But yeah, it's not the best Caravan they've ever done, but it's probably not the worst. We have the doghouse. It's got a sticker there that says Jules, and dog must be called Jules. Here he is. He is I'm not good on dog breeds. I don't know what that is. If you know, leave it in the comments. Yeah, I'm not even gonna question it. He has a sausage in a bowl and a little tree. But his house does look really nice, I think, using these pieces here, and not the tree over. But using these here on top of those looks really nice. And yeah, looks very nice. Here's the used car plinth, which is pretty simple because it's only designed to hold this. And it does that very well. It's also got a sticker there for the hot offer, 50% off. And now, finally, here we are with the big one. The tuning workshop. Now this has a sliding door, so all of this slides. However, unlike most sliding doors, this one doesn't have anything to stop it, so it just slides right off. So, yeah. It's not great, but I don't know what they could have done, to be honest. Has a street lamp here, so this is supposed to be both sides of the street. It's got something sticky here that says Tubeside Avenue. It's got a door down here as well. So, that's a pretty reinforced door. And if we move this down, you can see there's a sticker there. Some stickers on it. It's a sticker for stickers. And the back, you can see inside. I'm going to take this out to let a little bit more light in. What this is an overhead crane. Actually, I'll show you it in it. How it works. So it just slides. And just slides. And you can just take this out. And it's got a chain on it, which you can wind up and down. And the thing that's on that chain is engine. So it's a good looking engine. That can be swapped out with the one that's in the dragster. So you can put this engine in it if you want. But I'm just going to take this whole assembly off, so that's a bit more light in for you to see. So tip it up. Down there you've got a desk with some drawers in it and a pizza box on it, and then there's a pillar drill there, a trash can, a tile which isn't fully pushed down. You have to flip the whole thing over. I have to pull this off. There we go. So back there, there's a calendar on a wall, and a computer, and below the computer, grease this an angle, there's a little box in there, and in the little box there is nothing. So you can put whatever you want in that. Put the sign back on. This sign is pretty good. It's made with one big panel piece and then brick. And then this wheel. And the way they do it is just like that. So it keeps the nice angle thing. And the wheel obscures all the unwanted bits. Around here, you've got a box filled with tools. It's got a wrench, brush, a shovel, and a crowbar in it. There's a welding torch and 2 welding helmets on little stands. And that's pretty much it. However, oops. I do really like this. And there's a big amount of open space, which is great because it means you can pull any car in apart from this one. Because this one is just so ridiculously big. But yeah, this one. Oh, its roof's come off. Well, it needs repaired now. But there you go. That fits in. It does hang over the back, but the wheels make it in. And it definitely fits the best with the hot rod. Shadow of Day. That fits in very well. So yeah, that's this. I don't know why the made this axle stick through. That's a bit weird. But yeah, I'm happy with this. So I think that's everything in the set. There's a lot of it. Oh, all the spare parts in the set. There's quite a few, but it's a big set, so you'd expect that. I don't think there are any things here with prints or anything, but there are some interesting pieces such as this Technic ball piece and that Technic ball piece. I don't actually know what the name of that one is, because that's a Technic ball piece. That must be like a Technic half ball piece. I don't know. So there we go. This is a big set. I mean, it's a big box, but it's actually a very big set. And it's a big set that I really like. I was very interested in this one ever since they released it. And now that I have it and that I've reviewed it, I'm not disappointed in it. Probably my least favourite thing is the fact that, I mean, that does work. And that is honestly how you'd have to do it. But it sticks so loosely. So, yeah. And the other thing I don't really like is the Caravan, I'm afraid. The Caravan looks, I mean, it looks great. But it's so sparse on the inside. I mean, you could have just put a couple more things in. But, yeah. Let's crack and open it. Yeah. Apart from that, I've really not got many complaints. I think the price is reasonable. The price part, I believe, is fairly good. Even though it does have big pieces in it, especially with this. It has some big pieces. But actually, the set doesn't have too many like preformed chassis pieces. It has 2, 3, 4. No, I don't know if, yeah, it does have 4. So yeah, okay, it's got a few. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.